I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town.
Yeah, there aren't that many of
I also know
you.
about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Who?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh.
That
I wanna
pants
help,
that
I
he's
do.
wearing, by the way, I have pants that
Okay.
is exactly like that.
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I
You're
could
a
read him like
sneaky
book,
motherfucker.
Zach.
Though I have to disagree. Quincy is also a name, though Quincy might be more of a black name, I guess. Okay, so we have Richard and Quince. It's gonna be a little difficult remembering all the names, though. But who I'm really interested about is this guy. In your face.
Good evening, Agent.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, look at you!
Good evening, Mr.
Brian, the Gravekeeper. Brian.
Mr. Bryan. I like the retro look. Auditioning for Little Grave on the Prairie?
Anna. Oh, she was so beautiful. Too soon. Too soon to go to the grave. So sad. So sad.
I like this character already.
I totally agree. That's why I'm here, looking for the one who did it. Were you close to her?
Her smile. So warm.
This guy's a necrophiliac, isn't he?
Blonde hair. So bright.
He's a little bit too simple in the head to be the killer, I think.
There's a graveyard somewhere in town, Zach.
We already been there.
I'm not excited about the idea, but maybe we should at least check it out.
That's the Legend of Zelda place. Alright, so we got Quinn. Yeah, like I said, it's. I already forgot the Insomniac's name. Ooh. Oh, what's up, Carol? My baby. Oh. We'll go talk to Carol later, though. Just want to check if there is somebody else that I want to talk to. Here we go. Oh, hot damn, we're talking to everybody. What up, Usha?
Agent York, you make any progress?
Seem like you're the only black guy in town, though.
Of course, plenty. Tell me, Usha, when is Anna's funeral?
That's still undecided. Sally isn't really in any condition to do it right now.
Her mother? I don't see her here.
Anna was her sole reason for living after her husband was deceased. Well, she's probably huddled up at home.
And I should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Well, yes, you should. And I'd appreciate it if you could, too. But don't go too hard on her, okay?
It would suck, though, indeed, if you lost your husband and your kids. Because you indeed, like, what do you have to live for? If you're old, chances are you're probably not going to remarry. And you need something to occupy, so you need to delve into something to keep you occupied. Which is going to be difficult, of course, but you have no choice there.
Are you getting closer to catching the murderer?
God, your face
Hello
is
again,
so horrible.
Fiona. Good to see you here.
She has tits, though.
Well,
I noticed that.
Dr. Johnson told me to be here. He said it would be important.
Well, that was good advice. He may be young, but he seems like a wise man.
Oh, and he's a very hard-working person, too. Everyone thinks he's some kind of weirdo, but I don't think so at all. People don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day, but I do. He's doing research to make the world a better place in the future.
He can hear you.
He already made a fortune in LA with his career.
That's why
I did not know that.
Chains.
You didn't? Oh, the doctor is a very rich man.
I saw
He
his
has
car.
a really big house over by the lake.
Amazing, Zach. He must be loaded. Rich and young. A perfect combination.
But you don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He
Oh, I
doesn't
do.
show it. That's one of the things I like best about him.
Well, I could have been fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information, Fiona.
Yeah, you look shocked. Go away. He's also talking to his equivalent of Zach. Shaniqua, probably. Who are you? Oh, army man, huh? Great. Love your types.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
In your face.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
Yeah, great.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
The pointy finger again.
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
Well, we got a lot of options now to go to a lot of different places. I guess
He
here it
literally
becomes...
exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
One
Yeah,
thing, though.
are you intimidated?
Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Dude, fuck if I know. Hey, there's another black person here! Asha, you're in luck. No Asians, though. That's not true, actually. The helper of Mr. Stewart is... baby. Actually, since there are so many people here, let's just go to talk to Carol first, because I might forget. Oh, femme fatale over here. Hello, baby.
Anna was an airhead.
What do you mean? Are you saying she was killed because she was an airhead? Or are
the
you
candy?
saying that she was an airhead for being killed?
I'm sure she's still an airhead, even in heaven. She changed her hair every day. If she lost a pound, she'd be ecstatic. Gain one, and she'd almost be in tears.
Oh, one of those types?
She broke many, many plates every day at the diner, and she'd always have a smile on her face. Always having fun.
Oh, you're
Everyone
the
looked
gothic
at her
of
and
the-
knew she was a cute, adorable, loving airhead. But they would be smiling right along with her. I wouldn't be surprised if the angels smiled with her too.
That's a little creepy, but okay.
Isaac and Isaiah said that Anna was a fairy of the forest.
A goddess! Oh. Well, that was not suspicious at all. She's probably the one with the high heels who went there as well, huh? Like, she could wear stockings. You know, she's into that stuff. The cowboy girl isn't. She's too much of a wannabe porn actress for that.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York
In your
Morgan.
face!
And you are?
Olivia, Nick's wife.
Anna
Nick's
worked
wife.
at your husband's
That's
diner,
her
right?
occupation.
What kind of girl was she?
Well, she was a very hard worker. A nice girl.
Did you ever see her acting strange?
Well, not really. But there was one thing. Well, you see, the diner closes when it rains. Many shops do that around here, as you might have heard. Anyway, Anna always seemed unfocused the day after it rained. And came in late, too. It was almost as if she used up all her energy the day before. Come to think of it, that was really strange. Did that legendary monster really kill her?
It wasn't a monster. Just
Maybe
a
she's
criminal.
part of the cult.
Criminal I'm going to catch and bring to justice.
I'm U.S. Special Agent Francis York Morgan. I presume you are the owner of the diner that Anna worked at?
That's right.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Anna Graham. Did you notice anything strange about her prior to the incident?
What is that kind of an answer? What the fuck?
Are you hiding something?
No, nothing.
You're sure?
I'm sorry, but I don't like repeating myself.
Wow, you're an asshole. Look at you standing there like a model. Nice trousers.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear.
Oh, nice.
People around here call me the gunsmith.
Hell yeah. I gotta make this guy my friend. I'm on discounts on all your guns.
Was there something you want to ask me?
How do you make a living running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Worry gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too. If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I hope so.
Why in the fuck? Here's what I've got. Oh my god, you're selling me guns right now? Are you shitting me? Oh! A patrol car will come. Oh, that's good that I now read that. If my car breaks down again, I can at least do that.
You've got quite a selection here. No wonder people come from all around.
I love how
Today,
he
a customer paid me to go to Seattle
brings
for
his
some
guns
help.
to a town
I just
meeting.
got back.
I see. Well, I'll be sure to visit your store sometime. I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
Understood. Look forward to it. The shop will be open again tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
It's usually open from 2000 to 0600. See you then.
Oh, snap. Alright, so no day dealing. It's probably not very legal, huh? This Zibbity-Doo-Dah dude might also be cool. Hello?
Yeah!
Oh, Japan.
Hey there, FBI. I'm Keith Ingram.
Hello. You're the convenience store owner, huh? Oh, you're
FBI
the
Special
couple
Agent
that's
Francis York Morgan.
weird.
Please, call me York. That's what everyone always calls me.
Okay, York. No problem, man.
So,
No problem, man.
I hear you run the Milk Barn convenience store.
That's right, man. Rock and roll!
Oh my god.
No raincoats there by any chance?
Yeah, but nobody ever buys them, though. Anyone who wears one of them, I say, just ain't a rocker. But no, that scar of yours. Now that scar rocks.
This scar rocks? Now that's a new one. I'll drop by your store soon, and let's talk then.
Yeah, cool, man.
Rock on!
FBI!
Oh my god. Those types, by the way, those rockabillys, you actually have them here in Japan. They're very rare. Back in the 80s and 90s, they were actually pretty popular with also motorbike gangs. Another word for them, what they use is called Yankees here. But every Sunday, if you go to a park called Yoyogi Park here, there is a group that actually dances, and a lot of tourists actually come and look at them as well. And in the summer, they actually sometimes take their clothes off, and one of the guys actually had tattoos all over his back, and there was a clear hierarchy where the oldest one chose who would dance, and he would pour beer in the mouth of the younger members, and it made me think that maybe these guys were Yakuza, the Japanese equivalent of the Mafia. Look at your ring.
You're Isaac and Isaiah's mother?
Yes, I'm Lily.
Ah, okay. Twins.
I'm FBI Special Agent...
Agent York, right?
Correct.
You are good.
The handsome special agent.
Oh,
from
handsome,
Big City.
hello.
The facial scar trademark. The way you introduce yourself. Everyone's talking about you.
Well, I can't say much about the scar. But the way I introduce myself, Zach and I consider it a kind of ritual of sorts.
Yeah, it puts it in your face.
Everyone has their own rituals. It's like always leaving the house left foot first.
Oh,
It's one of
I
those
don't know.
things.
You certainly are a funny one.
So, have you noticed anything strange or out of place recently?
Well, Becky's been taking a couple of days off from work, but aside from that, I heard she was in shock after the murder. But...
You think there's something else?
Well, I took the boys along to see her today. She's always so kind to them, and they love seeing her too. But she took in the boys and told me to wait outside. Something about a special secret between just the three of them.
Wow, and you just...
I just couldn't understand it.
You just wait outside?
That's interesting.
It's kind of weird.
Thank you, Lily.
It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take
Perhaps
your sons.
you should give Becky a visit tomorrow, Zach.
Mr. Morgan, you're quite an impressive public speaker.
Really? Thank you, Polly.
You reminded me a little of a play I saw when I was younger.
I don't want to hear that, Polly. No!
I'm talking about back when this place was still called the Mercury Theatre. When I was young, I used to come here often with my husband. God rest his soul. We'd come on the weekend to see the latest play. He'd always pretend to be uninterested, but I could tell he was excited inside. He was just one of those kind of guys, really, thinking about it now.
Really, Polly? So what's your favorite play?
Oh, well, I like so many.
Hamlet!
There was one in particular, but I can't recall the name anymore. Oh, it was a very famous one, too.
Something by Shakespeare?
Oh, no, nothing. One more bell that doesn't ring anymore. I've always been forgetful about the plays we used to see anyway. Oh, and my husband would get angry at me for forgetting what we saw. He'd go on for hours retelling what the play was about. His eyes were so sparkling, like a happy young boy.
I see. So, what's your favorite play?
Oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Morgan. We're going to have another guest soon. I have to get back and get things ready. Sorry for having to hurry away. I'll see you back at the hotel.
Oh, okay. Again, not suspicious
Zach,
at
I
all.
think she
What
could
the fuck?
embarrass the toughest of the FBI's interrogators. She successfully avoided answering my questions, Zach. Amazing.
Not successful at all, dude. She just ran away. She was like, fuck it! What are you doing? In your face again?
Oh my pot is getting cold.
Okay. Ah, it's Sigourney Weaver, the pot lady.
Hey,
She smokes pot.
mister, my pot is getting cold.
You are... who?
What are you saying?
This is again one of those
Sigourney.
fucking Japanese characters, huh?
Sigourney.
Sigourney. Okay. Now, what is the matter? Can you explain?
No time for chatting. I need to hurry. My pot is getting colder. Oh, you're useless.
Wow, you're an asshole.
Zach, we've met all sorts today, but really, she takes the cake. Amazing.
Okay, yeah, Jim, we already talked to you. Jack is an asshole as well.
Jim, thanks for your help in the forest. How are Isaac and Isaiah?
They're fine.
They really seem to love their grandpa.
Well, I guess they do, son. I want to keep them away from the filth of the material world as much as I can. Their mother agrees, which is why she lets me take care of them so often.
And that's why I want you to solve this case quickly and go home.
Oh,
Those rumors about that scar of yours do more damage than good around here.
It's a very
I guess I
small
reek
scar
of the
too.
material
What the hell?
world, don't I? I have to in order to do my job.
Well, except for that thing in my
But I
hair.
understand what you mean.
I'd think the same if I was born in a place like this, Zach.
You would? I mean, he even got the slit in his eyebrow like he's a real G.
I've nothing to say to you.
I haven't asked you anything yet, Jack.
Shut it!